If you want to play violin, start with these basics. Make sure you watch till the end because at the end, I have some super tips. So first and foremost important thing when it comes to playing the violin is the bow. So you're going to need to put away your violin first. So the first important thing you need to learn is how to tighten your bow. Your bow, when you tighten it, the hair are not, as you can see it, they are loose. So what you need to do is just roll the thing right until the bow is nice and tight. So you need to make sure that it is not too tight and it's also not too loose, because if you do tighten it too much and it starts to arch like this, then your bow will break. So be careful of that. Make sure the arch is nice and like this. Do you see how that is? It's not arching like this. It's not supposed to be straight or arched. So the next thing you need to focus on is how to hold the bow, which is the most important thing ever. So we're going to focus on the frog right here. This is the frog. What you need to do is do this, the bunny hand, and then you want to bend your thumb like so and put it underneath there. Then put your two fingers and cover the eye with them. Then this one, you put it on here, and then your pinky right there, making sure that everything is nice and arched like a C. Everything is a C. When you're bowing, you only move this part and this part of your hand. So it should look something like this, making sure that the bow is moving nice and down, then up, down, nice and straight, making sure that your bow is straight. Then the other most important thing when it comes to the violin is you need to make sure that your bow is always right in the middle of the violin, right in the middle of the bridge and the fingerboard. The other thing when it comes to the bow is that you need to focus on the pressure. If you put too much pressure on the violin using the bow, it will sound like a dying cat. And if you are too soft, then there'll basically be no sound. So you need to make sure that you're right in the sweet spot where you're not pushing too much on the violin, and you're also not playing too softly on the violin. So the other thing is you need to know where to put the violin. It's not supposed to be in the middle. It's not supposed to be right here straight on your neck, basically looking the other direction on your side. It's supposed to be just about in the middle, just about here, where you can look at it like this, and not like if your head is facing like, not this, definitely not this, just right about there, So another thing we need to focus on is our right hand posture. So you need to make sure that your hand is nice and straight. It's not bending like this, it's not bending like this, just about like that, just nice and straight. Another thing is you need to keep that C shape. So it has to be nice and C shape. Your hand has C shape, so it's nice and straight here, and then C, and then it's just a C. And then what you do again, the bunny thing, the W's in the chat. After doing the W's in the chat, you bend it to a natural C, just like that. So you need to make sure that your thumb is right behind your first finger. So it should look something like this on your violin. When you put it all together, it should look something like this. And of course, the most important thing you need to do is practice, because you really can't improve if you're not practicing. And the pro tip that I use is that whenever you're at school or at work, if you work, take a pencil or a pen and practice your bow hold, because the bow is the most important thing ever. That's where most of the sound comes from. The bow is what mostly generates that sweet sound that everyone likes to hear. If you guys need help or with anything, or you got lost in translation, make sure you leave a comment down below and ask me anything, and I'll try my best to answer your questions as much as I can. And thank you guys so much for 1,062 subscribers. Please like and subscribe. Please subscribe. I've been losing subscribers. Please, I need this. I'd also like to give a big shout out to ND10 Violin and Viola Studio for all the pictures that were shown on this video. They do have a website. I will make sure to leave a link in the description down below to go on their website where it goes in depth about learning how to play the violin, the right hand and the left hand posture. Make sure to leave that in the description down below. They also have a YouTube channel, so if you want to check them out, you can go on their YouTube channel. They have no videos, but you know, if you want to show them love, you can just maybe subscribe to their channel. Subscribe to mine as well, because if you don't subscribe, I will find you and I will do something bad. So subscribe.